All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, look at you guys. 6 likes. Whoa. We just started and already 6 likes. Thank you guys. Okay, so welcome to Thursday's live stream. We have a lot to go through and go over from today's price action. But first of all, let's take a look at the overall markets. All right. So futures, we had a low, we had a gap down, but on futures, we actually retested that 4,000 crucial level, and it makes sense that on futures here, we're seeing a rejection. How do we know? Well, we just gapped down right after a close above 4,000. We're seeing nice rejections to the bottom, right? But you know, I would expect that we'll start to consolidate here for some time, because first of all, we are now staying above the daily 50 SMA, and we need the 10 and 21 SMA to catch up, especially the 10 SMA. Why? Because the 10 SMA will provide ample short-term support for the near-term future. So we need the 10 SMA to start catching up here, which means either there could be two situations here. The price just sticks in this range, this tiny range between 3,965 to 4,000, or the price continues to move further and further away from the 10 SMA, and it will make a higher probability for the price to pull back a lot more than we need to, right? So that second situation is kind of not ideal, but if we do that, then I mean that's going to be inevitable. We'll have a nasty pullback back to the downside until we retest that 10 SMA first. Okay, so you might have those two situations. Now, it seems like you guys already you guys already gave me some good names here to look at. So thank you guys. But I do want to go over Tesla. So if you guys watched my video, okay, from yesterday, it was like late afternoon. I think that's when the video premiered, and that's when the video was uploaded. But you guys already know, if you guys have watched the video, that I said Tesla 10% could be coming, right? At least $800 will be the profit target for this week for Tesla. And guess what it did? It absolutely crushed that price target, and we're actually up. We actually went up and touched that 10%, and we closed around 9.78%. Right? So if you guys watched the video, so hopefully you guys did. If you didn't, let me actually give you guys the link here to make sure that you guys watch it, because it was a very interesting video that you guys should have watched before you know, the market opened today. That's for sure. But for the people who have watched it, congratulations. If you guys played Tesla, thanks to the video. But yeah, here it is. Let me pin that. Okay, so congrats to you guys for getting that. Okay, so for Tesla, I think there's gonna be a slight gap down tomorrow and possibly retest $800 tomorrow as support, or we might just see another big full red day as a Friday at the end of the week, and we might just come crashing back down to 780 to retest it as new support, which is fine, because now Tesla is now up for grabs here for the long-term uptrend. Okay, and possibly we can retest the daily 200 SMA, which is currently sitting above the $900 level. So you know, at least I want to see some momentum to the upside, a continuation at least. So hopefully we don't pull all the way back and completely erase all the gains that we made today, right? Since we do have a gap up that needs to be filled as well. But like I said, hopefully we don't do that soon. Okay, I just want to see the momentum continue, and that FOMO still come in as well, which will allow the price to continue up higher, right? So Tesla, like I said, if you guys haven't watched the video, make sure you guys take a look at the pinned message in the live chat. You guys will see the link that I've posted there, and make sure you guys watch it at the end of this live stream, where you guys can take a look at that video right now. It's a pretty long video. I believe it's like 28 minutes, 27 minutes. So Make sure you guys take a look at that. Okay, and then let's talk about Snap. Okay, Snapchat. So, Snapchat, my brain was itching that I wanted to get puts, right? I wanted to short this name, but like I said, I am careful with my risks, right? I am very, very controlled with my risks. So, I don't want to be, gambling earnings whenever I think I want to, right? Because you can't just rely on that in the stock market. You have to be relying on the price action. And when earnings comes, there's usually a big 100%, like literally 100% uncertainty and risk involved with playing earnings, right? And there can only be a 50-50 chance of that potential earnings position going your way. So definitely I wasn't looking forward to that, right? So hopefully, people didn't try to play calls or even puts. But if you guys did get puts, congratulations, right? I mean, you guys really lucked out on that one, especially if you got like 14 puts, 15 puts. Those should be in the money, well in the money if the pre-market price action doesn't screw over the after-hours market action, since I do believe Snap ended up around $12 or above, slightly above 12. But like I said, Snap here, I think it's a good lesson to really tell you guys that, just because you believe that something's going to happen, you shouldn't just go in with a lot of your money from your trading portfolio, because, well, you can lose it all in just one night. And also, you should also realize that Snapchat as a company, they're really struggling right now, and I would say that they've done a good job of somehow gaining daily active users, right? DAUs. And I talked about DAUs in multiple other companies back in the I believe back last year in the CFO Streaming Watch and for some companies, but Snapchat especially. Snapchat is really reliant on its daily active users because, remember, they don't have any other revenue other than their ad revenue, right? So the platform is basically just a platform for ads, right, for marketing. And the more people that's on the platform, the better it is for the company to have more brands come to their Snapchat platform and market their products and services. But Snapchat, okay, has been seeing some really, really bad, but basically it's basically a bad marketing platform, right? A lot of brands don't tend to look towards Snap. There's not the attractive magnetic platform for marketing. What other people would automatically think about for online marketing will just be YouTube, which is Google, right? Google owns YouTube. And people will automatically think about Facebook, right? Meta platforms. Okay, and also people think about Instagram, right? Instagram's also owned by Meta platforms. So, I think even Twitter, right? I think Twitter also has ads, right? And, I think people will even look towards putting ads on Twitter rather than Snapchat, to be honest. So, I think Snapchat needs to do a better job of trying to attract more brands and companies to build up that credibility of Snapchat being a good ad platform. But so far they're doing a horrible job. So they didn't provide any guidance today, which is already a bad sign, because that tells you that the company itself is already uncertain about its own future. But they pretty much told us what they're expecting for the next few quarters and even next year, because they said they're going to have some very, very heavy headwinds that they're going to have problems navigating through. So that's really negative, right? That's the reason why we got that very bad negative reaction after hours, and it pulled down the rest of the social media stocks and any stocks that are involved in the ad marketing space. Okay. Joey said should have went full port. I assume Tesla. That's what you're referring to. And Joey said, is Snap earnings a good indication of where the tech companies and overall market could be heading? Yeah, so I've been seeing questions like that all over online after hours. And to be honest, it can, Okay, it can be a good indication of what we can expect tomorrow for tech. However, Snapchat itself is not a big enough company to bring down the behemoths, right? And I think Snapchat is just it brought on a very very good timing with the market, because the market should be starting to consolidate at this point, and I've been telling you guys for the last two live streams as well for this entire week. Then I think the latter half of this week we'll be seeing some consolidation, right? So Joe, I don't think another leg down, just some consolidation is what's needed. Some digestion of this nice uptrend reversal breakout on the overall market. So I think Snapchat just had a nice timing with that. I think it can aid in the fact that the markets need some digestion. So tomorrow we'll see. We'll see at pre-market. But so far, futures don't look that bad, to be honest. Obviously, what I just said there can completely change by 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time as the European markets open. But yeah, I mean, it's only down 0.41%, right? We're not down 1% or something. So it's not bad, all right? Anyone else have any questions before I move on? Okay, I assume no questions. If you guys do have any questions that you sent, I'll probably see in a few more seconds here, since there is that lag. But I also want to go over SPY here. So if you translate what I said for SPY futures here, ES, SPY can come back down tomorrow to 396 to retest it and then bounce. That'll be nice, because like I said, if you're going to continue to the upside, I want to see that type of a consolidation between 396 and 400 range, right? This price range is very very important, because this is the next kind of supply area that the price will have to fight for. And like I said in last night's live stream, if we start to really push higher, we will be seeing a short squeeze like movement, which we saw today, right? We're still overbought, but we kept on pushing up higher and higher and higher. So this was obviously a great movement to the upside, and we're now almost completely filled in that previous gap down back in early June between 400 and 394, right? So I think this gap will soon be filled, most likely, and by tomorrow, if you can retest this 400 level. But if you do not, then we will have to hold 396 as support for us to continue this movement to move higher into next week. Okay, so watch out for these two levels, or this specific 4-point range in SPY. Okay, so that's it from me. Let's go over the names that you guys have requested so far. Miner, what's up? You said SQ, do SQ please. And you also said 404 SPY tomorrow. 404 is a bit too much, to be honest. I mean, that's another, what's the percentage move there, right? From 398, roughly, right? That's like almost 2%. Right, that's huge, right? So that's around 1.30%. I mean, that's not, after a week like this, right, where we moved, a lot basically. We moved more than 5% here, I think, from the breakout point here. Oh, almost 5%, almost. So, or I guess I can. Include discount stick here, so that would be almost 5% if I'm not mistaken. Hey, thank you guys for 8 likes. Yeah, so almost 5% from starting this week, right? So yeah, initially what I said was correct there. But yeah, I mean, a 5% move in the week is already a very very large move for the markets overall. So if we do decide to come back down, we need to hold that 396 level in order to start consolidating and allowing the 10 and 21 SMAs to catch up to the price so that it can support, especially that 10 SMA, support the movement higher to the upside. All right, so I do want to see the 10 and 21 crossing above the 50 SMA, which would be a great indication that potentially we can start seeing a longer term reversal to the upside. Okay, and the minor SQ. So you guys already know. If you guys are in the CFS Swing Watch newsletter, then I'm already in this name, and so far it looks good. But after hours, it doesn't look too good. We came back down to around like 73.70, so we basically erased the gains that we made today again after hours. This name was a bit choppy today. It makes sense. We came back down to retest the daily 50 SMA, and we bounced, which was great. That provides some support at the 50 SMA, which means buyers are still present at this 50 SMA. But the only thing is, okay, I might have to change my stop loss. I did tell you guys, to my CFS Swing Watch members, that my stop loss for this SQ is, well, I'm not going to say it since I don't want to provide any information that's already in the CFS Swing Watch newsletter and the CFS Discord, since that would be unfair to my members. But SQ, I might just have to tighten up that stop loss tomorrow. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how SQ opens and how it reacts tomorrow morning. But like I said, like with every other name that's started to complete their mean reversion back to that daily 50 SMA, I think the 10 and 21 SMAs just have to catch up here. They need time to catch up. So like I said, ideally I want the price to consolidate. For SQ, I want to see a flagging between 73 and 75, right? Specifically, 73 whole number and 75.20ish. And if you do get some sideways, I think we can break out, have a larger breakout next week as the 10 and 21 SMAs start to catch up to the price and support the price up higher. Does that make sense? Right? So 75.20 is the breakout level for SQ, right? I'm also looking at the same level for a continuation up higher, and ultimately I want to see $80 next week for SQ, right? It still has a lot more to go for SQ, right? It does have a lot of resistance overhead, and I wouldn't want to see something like this happening next week, right? Because this candlestick right now, this weekly candlestick for this week right now, looks exactly like this one, right? This May 23rd weekly candlestick. So I don't want the next week to be like this, because that means we could potentially have another leg down in the next few coming weeks, right? So for SQ, we've officially closed above the 10 SMA on the weekly time frame, which means on a larger time frame, bulls are seeing more volume and more control of the price compared to bears in the longer time frame. Okay, so that's what you guys can get from this weekly time frame. But yeah, that's it for SQ. I do have to manage SQ really well, since that's one of my heavier positions for this week. So I will have to make sure that I get out, or at least respect, at the very least respect my my stop loss. Okay, so the next one is Joel. You said he asked, do Microsoft, and is it lagging compared with the market? Thank you. Okay, perfect. No, thank you for giving me that name. I believe you did ask me in the Discord, but I was not present to see the message. But yeah, so Microsoft, it's not lagging per se for Microsoft. I mean, it's already made a large move to the upside. I mean, it moved almost, well, it moved exactly 10 points almost. So that's a nice move for the week for Microsoft. And it does have earnings next week. That's when we get the bulk, the heavy gunners of earnings, as all the major tech growth names are going to be reporting earnings, which I think will provide the next leg down. Wink, wink. But if we don't as well, then that's fine. If we don't, that's completely fine. with me, but I think Microsoft is not lagging, to be honest. I already made a nice move. We have officially closed above the daily 50 SMA twice now, and at some point the price will continue to move. Will continue to move to the upside and potentially hit my next resistance here around 268. Okay, so 268 will be a good profit target for Microsoft. If we do see continuation to the upside tomorrow, which I most likely don't think will happen, but if it does, if we continue to short squeeze to the upside and the SPY goes to 400 and retests that 400 psychological level, Microsoft will have at least a small push to around 266.50. Okay, 266.50 is a logical profit target for Microsoft tomorrow, I would say. So yeah, so that's basically what I think for Microsoft. I don't think it's lagging to the market, to be honest. I mean, it's already up to the upside. I know it's going to the upside. It's yeah. You say lagging because it looks like it's still in this pattern. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. But overall, percentage-wise, I would say, I mean, Joel, you can't be right. I mean, that's a very subjective point there, which can, become true as the stock market continues to, oscillate and move up and down. So, I can be right, you can be right, both of us can be right. Who knows, right? But like I said, Microsoft percentage-wise, I don't think it has been lagging so far compared to the market. But yeah, it could be lagging because it's still within that pattern that you showed me in the Discord. So yeah, good eye, good eye. Next one. Hey, Andrew, what's up, what's up? Hey, welcome, guys, welcome. There's a lot more people coming in. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Wow, 8 likes. If you can get to 10 likes again while we're in the live stream, that'd be amazing. All right, Andrew. CHPT. Ooh, I shorted this one last week, or last week, or was it last week? Last week, I don't remember. But yeah, CHPT. Great short squeeze so far. We completely took out the shorters from the past couple of weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks. So this is looking very, very good. I mean, not bad at all. But we are at the upper range of this macro descending resistance line. I mean, look at this. Look how large this descending level of resistance is, right? And I'm liking this because this is our first time where we're seeing a very nice bullish candlestick before retesting this descending level, this macro descending level of resistance. So, if you look at the other candlesticks and if you compare it to the current week's candlestick, right? So if you take a look here, right over here, in this area, and right over here, all of them look very bearish, right? So with CHPT here, there's a good possibility that we can see a nice big breakout out of this descending level of resistance, and I will for sure be looking at this one tomorrow, since I was looking at it a couple weeks back. So with CHPT and also with Plug, I believe, yeah, Plug has also been seeing some very interesting action. Yeah, so Plug looks a little bit more ugly, but the trade could be there if Plug decides to break above that $19 level or even 18.50 for an early entry. But yeah, both Plug and CHPT, they're getting some very, very nice bullish flow. A lot of call volume coming in as well this entire week, as kind of the money is rotating back to these green chargers, right? These are the companies that are involved with charging electric vehicles. So as they continuously expand throughout the nation and around the globe, and with consumers buying a lot more electric cars, I think CHPT and Plug will have a nice exponential growth in the next 5 to 10 years. So hopefully CHPT can break out of this by next week. Okay. But so far, I would say tomorrow we'll be seeing some sort of consolidation. Like I said, the 10 and 21 has to catch up here again, since we have completely remounted the daily 50 SMA, and we have completely done and completed our mean reversion back to the upside above the daily 50 SMA, right? So hopefully you can get a nice entry on that, Andrew. Man, I'm drinking sangria and it's very, very good. Nothing too heavy for the night. So Andrew, what you just said there about CHPT about to break out, I truly believe that as well. So this one could be in the CFO Swing Watch next week as well. What else? Oh, Dion, welcome. Good evening. Amazon, you say? Yeah, so if you guys were in my live stream last night, I said that Amazon will most likely try to hit around 125 to 126 today, and guess what it did, right? The high today was 124.85, right? So that's, if you round it up, that's essentially 125, right? I can still give myself credit for that, or not, okay? Maybe because I was a few cents off, but that's pretty close, I would say. But Amazon as well, 3-day breakout and needs consolidation, right? And it's in dire need of consolidation. So I really wouldn't want to play Amazon to the upside tomorrow. And instead, I would say if we do reach 126 at least, we'll get a fat rejection to the downside, a really, really big pullback back to at least 122, okay? And then kind of bounce and make a higher low again, right? And obviously we're gonna have to wait to see what we do next week, right? But for Amazon again, I want to see consolidation. I don't want to see that immediate rejection to the downside. But again, we have the brunt force of these big tech earnings coming out next week, and it seems like Amazon is showing earnings, or they're reporting earnings on Thursday next week, July 28th. So we shall see. We shall see what Amazon does. But like I said, if earnings disappoint, the overall markets can have another leg down. Okay. Andrew, you said thank you for the breakdown for CHPT. No, thank you for recommending me that. You said I guess the next move will dictate dictate the rejection and downside or breakout and get going. Should be interesting how it reacts to the trend line. Yeah, so that trend line is very, very huge, right? It dates back to, I believe, if I go back, yeah, early 2021, right? Or even 2020. Wow, right? So, huge trend line. So most likely we get another rejection. How do I know that? Well, just look at the pattern, right? The previous pattern, the previous data points here. And you can clearly tell that we've been rejecting multiple times. So hopefully this time around we can see a nice big breakout, right? And so far it seems like we've held this nice support area right here, right, of $11. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Thank you, Andrew, once more. So if we go back to Amazon, on the weekly time frame as well, this was a very, very good winner for this week. Amazon was in the CFO Swing Watch, right, as it broke over $116, and we also had a nice kind of a close visit to that 112 support level. But either way, this one absolutely shot to the moon here, literally. And on the weekly time frame, it's a very strong candlestick. We've completely remounted the 10 SMA on the weekly time frame, which means that on the longer term, Amazon can see a potential movement higher. But it's all going to matter on the earnings, right? Earnings can completely reverse the gains that it made this entire week and completely come crashing down again. Okay, and if Amazon does crash down, I would expect it to hold at least that $100 psychological level, or around 102.50 to 103. Okay, so tomorrow we might just get action like this, on like you see on this weekly candlestick, right, where we just see a nice big sudden impulse to move up higher above the 126 level and then come back down. Okay, so that's what I expect to see. I want to see at least another retest of 126 at the very least tomorrow before we end the week. Okay, Dion? But if you don't, well, we're coming right back down to that 120 level, okay, and retesting it as support. And for Amazon here, if you guys didn't know or if you guys didn't notice, we're currently in a very, very large supply zone or area where there's a lot of sellers here. And obviously this week we've been able to push out the sellers and continue to the upside. So this 120 to 126 range is a nice big 6-point range that we need to be looking out for in the near-term future, as we just broke out. So we will consolidate, hopefully, and move up higher on earnings. All right, so that's the ideal bullish bias that I have for Amazon. Yeah, it's a very juicy hammer. It looks very, very good. But with Snap earnings kind of literally wrecking everything and every single name out there. Hopefully I think futures recover from Snap earnings, but I mean Snap just really just messed up all the social media names, especially Meta, and SQ. TTD, so any names that are involved in the social media space and the ad targeting services. Okay, but yeah, so far futures are holding after a nice gap down after hitting that $4,000 psychological level. So hopefully tomorrow we continue, right? Let's pray that we continue to the upside so we can finally get a nice out on all our longs, and so that we can position ourselves to potentially short next week. Minor, yes, I did go over SQ. Yes. Oh, were you not here? Ooh, wow, we're getting 20 people in here now. Whoa. I don't know if you guys see it here, but for me, for my live view, there's 20 people here. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Wow, it seems like you guys are really sharing this live stream, or somehow people are really, figuring out who I am here, and they're coming in to listen. Because I tend to be right, guys. I tend to be right. I'm gonna humble myself. I'm not gonna say I'm always right, but because no one can ever be 100% correct in the stock market. But yeah, minor, I did go over SQ. So if you missed it, make sure you take a look at the recording. It should be, well, it's one of the first names. Well, it is the first name that I do after I do the market analysis. Let's get 20 likes. Yes, 20 likes. Come on, you got this. But yeah, guys. So first of all, let me say this. Thank you guys so much for liking the video even before the live stream even starts. I think that's really been helping the YouTube algorithm as well, and it's been pushing the live streams out even after the live stream is done, and the actual recording is still being pushed out because people are still messaging me, telling me that the live stream was a great review and it helped them for the next day and prepared them for the next day. So if you guys can share it with family members, friends, people who are interested in the stock market, or maybe people who haven't even touched the surface about the stock market, share them this live stream. They can learn some very basic things that they need to start out. So hopefully that's what these live streams have been doing for the current viewers right now as well. But yeah, guys, I really thank you guys for taking the time out of your nightly routines and joining the live streams, and even just simply tapping that like button just because you guys want to support, or because you think that the information that I provide on these live streams are very, very valuable. Okay, so thank you guys so much. Like literally, I couldn't have thought that people are are watching and liking the video here. But yeah, thank you guys. And once more, I'm going to share this video again, but let me make sure that I put Tesla in front of it so you guys know what I've shared on this message here, on this live chat. But yeah. Joey said, I remember the first time I joined your live. You were going over Twitter diamond pattern. Yeah, I remember. Hey, that's right. I think you asked the question about that, if I remember. And man, yeah, you're blown away. I remember that. Yeah. Man, how long ago was that, man? Was that last year? I don't remember. I don't know if that was last year or not, but you know what? We can actually go on the Twitter chart here. Go all the way back. Yeah, that was last year. Holy crap. Yeah, it was in the summer. That's right, that's right. And this one actually, you know, went bonkers and we continued to move to the downside, right, for Twitter. So crazy trade. Crazy trade there for Twitter, right, after that diamond top. So it's been over a year already, man. Absolutely amazing. Now you're a student of mine, so you know, I'm seeing some incredible growth. Hey, 10 likes, awesome. So yeah, guys, you know, I really thank you guys for the support. You know, I'm just trying to stay consistent here, provide some good information, good analysis so that you guys can use it for the next day, the next trading day. You know, I don't ask much. I just ask for likes on the video, and yeah, that's all I want. That's my only want and need while I'm live streaming, guys. I don't ask for more. Okay, so is that it? Is that it, guys? Is that it for tonight? We're hitting that 40-minute mark. Guys, if you guys have any more names, come on, pop it in the chat. Pop it in the chat. Give it to me. Look, I'll even dab for you guys here. Oh, by the way, guys, I think Twitter was the only social media company that wasn't really affected by Snap's earnings. Although they do have earnings pre-market tomorrow, so maybe that's the reason why the after-hours market price action for Twitter wasn't moving as much. But you know, let's see what Twitter earnings are tomorrow. If it's a train wreck, like literally a train wreck, I think social media names are going to crap once the market opens. And that could have a snowball effect on the other tech names as well. So be careful, guys. Be careful. Stay hedged. Okay, always stay hedged, and make sure you guys are always managing your risks well. Okay. Oh, TXN. Thank you, Andrew. So that's Texas Instruments, I believe. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so TXN also has earnings next week, so that'll be interesting. And then you said, do not think you said coin, please. Okay, so I'll go over TXN and coin. So TXN here, yeah. So this one's also kind of extended, although I believe, you know, TXN can continue to the upside, but we are sitting at a very large major level of resistance here, around 167. So you know, how do I know this? Well, you know, this 167 level was used as level of support in the past here in mid-May. So hopefully, you know, we can see a breakout above this level, since it is our first retest, right? So this is our first retest since breaking below 167 back in early June. So hopefully TXN can continue to the upside, but like I said, this has already completed its mean reversion back to the daily 50 SMA, and the 21 and the 10 SMAs are both trying to catch up. So I expect the 10 and 21 to cross above the 50 next week, at least by next week. But everything can change with this earnings next week, which I believe is on Tuesday, right? So be careful, Andrew. If you're trying to play this one, I would say and recommend that you guys wait for TXN. If you guys are looking to trade this name, for any of you guys out there. Andrew, you said top of channel. If you have a red day, perfect entry at the top, close the day above. I think good stop loss and exit. So you want to short it? Yeah. So for 167, I think it's a great short opportunity. You know, most names today ended up very bullish thanks to the markets, but that can change tomorrow morning. You know, with the pre-market action as the market continues to price in Snap earnings and all the names that are brought down with it as well, all the heavyweight names. So, hey Gilbert, Chef, what's up? JPM, okay, I'll do that one next after coin. But yeah, Andrew, that's a perfect game plan, to be honest. Yeah. Ooh, 11 likes. What's up, guys? 11 likes. Hey. And there's more people coming in too. What's up? What's up? Oh my god, my ice melted from a sangria. My cup of sangria. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigos? What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Very, very chill live stream. So, hope you guys are laying back and watching this live stream from your bed or whatever you guys are doing. In the car, who knows? Okay, so we'll do coin next, but Miner, you said SQ stop loss. Well, that depends on the entry. Are you in SQ, by the way? If not, then I wouldn't worry about stop loss, but yeah, so for SQ though, I think I would like to see at least a stop loss below 72. You know, for SQ, like I said, guys, there's a nice range around 73 and 75. So hopefully, you know, we are able to hold 73. But if we do go below 72, I would say that's a full out for me. Like I said, you know, obviously you did miss what I said earlier, but for SQ, I might have to tighten up the stop loss tomorrow based on how SQ has been acting after hours, thanks to Snap's earnings and earnings reaction. So yeah, anything below 72 will be a full out for me. Does that make sense? Hey, Gilbert. See, you said that. Chilling on the couch, watching you now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, 11 likes and 14 people now. We were at 20 before, but 14. Hey, that's fine. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we'll do coin next. Yeah, so coin was a very, very nice long-term entry to the upside. I mean, you know, with all the crypto markets, well, every single market literally pumping to the upside, I think coin needs to start to consolidate here. But with crypto markets still being very, very heavily shorted and a lot of selling coming in as well, I think Coinbase can see a nice pullback back to the daily 50 SMA to retest that support, since Coinbase is also kind of a bit, you know, it's a bit, I wouldn't say weak right now, but it is one of those names that can completely reverse very, very quickly. Thanks to the influence of the crypto markets as well. So I would be very, very careful trying to long coin at this point. I would expect more of a pullback, and there's a higher probability of a pullback as well. So I think coin here most likely will come back below 71, to be honest. We are seeing, you know, support today at 71, but we can quickly lose that tomorrow. So make sure you are paying close attention to the price action and the volume, and make sure you guys are always managing your risks well wherever your entry is. Okay. Hey Gilbert, hey, my man, you shared the link. Awesome. Hey, thank you guys for the likes. That's awesome. Can we get to 15 likes, guys? Can we get 4 more likes? Like I said, guys, that's the only thing that I want. The minimum requirement to watch this live stream is just to subscribe and like this live stream, right? And I believe you guys can't subscribe, chat in the chat room unless you're subscribed. So hey, if you guys want to send in your chart request, do it now. Subscribe, and you guys should have access to the chat room here. Miner, you said you hedged with the 73 put. Hey, good. That's a good idea. I'm glad that you did that. You may even end up winning that short position compared to the long position. Okay, so What else? What else? What else? JPM. Wow. Yeah, you're right. What a nice base. Huh. Okay. So JPM, just like you said, that accumulation phase is absolutely amazing here. Oh, and guys, 12 likes. Woo! Two more. Two more and we're already there. Two more. Or three more, excuse me. 15 likes is what I said, not 14. 15. I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm getting a little drunk on the sangria. Probably not. Do nothing you said. Thank you, boss. You're a real one. Hey, you're a real one for sending in that name. Thank you. Thank you very much. Andrew says, late here on the East Coast. Thank you for going live, sir. Good luck to the crew. Mañana, let's end green. Hey, adios to you too. Adios, my brother. Stay green, man. Stay green. Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Oh, you see 15? I do see 15 as well on my side. Hey, look at that. Wow, 15 likes. That's amazing. Thank you, guys. Oh, my significant other is here as well. My woman. My #1 supporter. Okay, so back to the charts here. So JP Morgan, this one has been lagging with other banks and other institutional investment banks as well, compared to, like, let's say GS, right? Goldman Sachs, absolutely ripping for this entire week, right? Big movement higher. Okay, so you know, it's one of those names that oh, and also BAC as well, right? BAC has been ripping higher as well. But if you guys remember what I said yesterday as well in last night's live stream, I said that, or I think it was 2 days ago, if not, maybe yesterday, or I don't know. I have a short-term memory here for now. But BAC is forming one of these classic broadening wedge bottoming patterns here, right? And why do I say it's a bottoming pattern? Well, if you take a look here, right, we're in a huge downtrend. So whenever I see a you know, broadening wedge chart pattern being formed, I usually tell myself, you know, this can be a very, very good opportunity to take either to the long side or to the short side, because wedges tend to have, you know, and show two entry points to the long side and to the short side, right? So JPM, it's a very, very huge laggard on the financial sector. So I would expect a very, very large breakout above 116 and possibly retest 118, which should also coincide to the daily 50 SMA. So that will complete the meme reversion back to the 50 SMA. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. All right, so 118 is my first profit target for JPM. And also, financial stocks can be an inverse sector tomorrow or even for next week, especially if the market continues to move to the downside or reverses to the downside. Does that make sense, guys? Okay, so JPM, very, very good name to watch, especially for tomorrow. We've held the 10 and 21 SMA for multiple days this week, so hopefully we get a nice breakout above 116. You're already in. August 5th, 115 calls. Nice. That's already in the money. So strike-wise, obviously. So hopefully we can get that nice big pump upwards. And guys, if you guys want to join the CFO Swinger Watch and get access to the CFO private Discord, take a look at the link below in the description box. Okay, it's the second link. I gave you guys the discount codes already, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. The 50% off discount codes are already there for each specific package, right? Tier 3 and Tier 4. So make sure you guys take a look at that. And if you guys don't want to use the 50% discount codes for some reason, I don't know what the reason will be, but you guys can just use the discount code 5OFF to get 5% off perpetually, forever. Okay, for both of those two tiers. Okay, so yeah, so guys, make sure you guys take a look at the description box below. Everything that you guys need to know and need is in the description box. So if you guys have a question on anything, make sure you guys ask me, but I'm pretty sure whatever your question is about the discount code, the 50% off, is in the description box below. So yeah, 50% off. You guys can't miss the opportunity. Only 5. Oh, that's right. 5 people can only use each discount code. Since there's only 2 discount codes for 50% off, only 5 people each for each discount code can be used. Okay, 5 people each, right? Next is, let's see. Minor, you said Chewy. Oh, yeah, I know Chewy. Chewy has been flagging. So Chewy, nice textbook ascending triangle bull flag, right? So I think for Chewy here, to be honest, I think this one's a little bit extended, and we're also seeing that compression coming back in with that daily 200 SMA, right? So with this daily 200 SMA, I think we can retest it maybe tomorrow or maybe next week after we have a nice breakout above 45.50. But you know, it's gonna be very small gains if you're trying to trade that. Because we can most likely reject around 47 or maybe even under 47. So I would say make sure you guys be careful if you try to play Chewy, especially if you try to swing it into next week and over the weekend, since we do have a lot of risks over the weekend when you're trying to swing, especially during this market environment. So make sure you guys are always having a game plan set forward before you execute on a trade. Minor, you said 115 JPM call for tomorrow has good volume. Yeah, I mean it expires tomorrow, so I'm pretty sure a lot of people are looking to day trade JPM on the weekly contracts. So that's probably the major reason why we have a lot of volume on JPM. So yeah, so if you want to trade JPM, that's a good technical setup, a very high quality setup. So hopefully you guys can get that for JPM. I'll personally be looking at that as well. So thank you, Gilbert. Thank you. Whoa, 19 likes. Wow. Can we get double the likes? Since I always ask you guys to have 10 likes. That's my only need. 10 likes, right? So, man, if you get 20 likes, whew, we've doubled the minimum amount that we get. Nice. Thank you guys. All right, so that is it for tonight, guys. If you guys have, maybe, you know what, let me get one more. So whoever types in the next ticker for me to look over will be the one that I will be going over last. Okay, this will be my last ticker to go over for tonight before I sign off here. So go ahead. Go. Let's see who's first. Oh my god, Minor, you're first. All right, here we go. Neo, wow, this looks pretty interesting. Yeah, so I haven't been paying too much attention to Chinese names. I mean, if you take a look at Web, yeah, that still looks bearish. So maybe we can take a look at Futu. No, C-Web. Yeah, so Chinese names are still bearish. So Neo, I think, yeah, I mean, okay, technically, very good flag here, right? Very nice bullish flag after a nice run up for the past couple of, the past month or so. And when Neo consolidating like this, can give us a nice big breakout to the upside and possibly retest $24 again, another third time, and potentially have us break to the upside and retest the daily 200 SMA. That will be the real challenge here, right, guys? But we've already cleared the very heavy challenge of staying above and breaking above the daily 50 SMA, completing the mean reversion back to the upside, right? So I think Neo here has a good possibility of breaking up to the upside, at least once we break out of $22. But right now, short-term wise, I wouldn't want to try to play Neo to the long side, just based off of this blue flag, because right now, currently, we're seeing some pressure from China, as a lot of shorts are moving in China, back in China names again. So hopefully we can see NEO move to the upside. I obviously would like to see a nice breakout above 22 here for NEO, but be mindful of the shorts that are coming back in and all these Chinese names. People are starting to short China again, so be careful. Right, that's the only thing that I have for you all for NEO. Right, so minor, hopefully that makes sense. A good entry or maybe an early entry might be above 21.10, but I would say wait until you get that confirmation that we stay to the upside and we are staying above this descending level of resistance by seeing a possible breakout above $22 first. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so that's it for tonight, guys. Like I said, if you guys want to join for 50% off for Tier 3 and Tier 4, and now, if you guys don't know what Tier 3 and Tier 4 packages are, if you don't know what the difference is, Tier 3 provides the one-on-one monthly mentorships as well with the CFO Swing Watch newsletter and getting access to the CFO Discord. And then Tier 4 doesn't do any of that, right? Not any of that. It doesn't do the monthly mentorship, right? So Tier 4 does not have the perk of having monthly one-on-one mentorship sessions with me for 1 hour and 30 minutes each. Okay, so that's the difference. Tier 3, monthly mentorships as well, included with the rest of the perks. And then Tier 4, no monthly mentorships. Very, very easy to distinguish, and you can still get reminded by looking at the actual website for the CFO Swing Watch, which is also provided in the link that you guys should see and should be able to see and shouldn't be able to miss in the description box. Okay, so if you guys want to join, use that 50% off code. Only 5 people can use it, guys. 5 people can use it. Hey, Minor, thank you guys. Wow, the support tonight. Wow, what's happening? Do I deserve the support? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just staying consistent with these live streams. So thank you guys so much, guys. Really, thank you guys. Thank you, Minor. Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you, Joel. Thank you to everyone else for really supporting. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, guys. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. 50% off, guys. 50% off for the CFO Swing Watch, the CFO Discord, and the monthly mentorship sessions, one-on-one monthly mentorship sessions. All those 3 are included in one for 50% off. Okay, only 5 people can use it. 5, right? Only 5 people can use the discount codes, right? So since there are only 2 discount codes and only 5 people each can use the discount codes, you guys should know that those discount codes can stop working at a certain time. All right, so that is it for tonight, guys. You know, the reason why, guys, I always repeat myself is that, well, people have short-term memory, which is fine. Traders tend to have short-term memory, like me. So that's the reason why I always repeat what I said before, like the 50% off discount codes. But you know, hopefully you guys are bearing with me there. Don't get too annoyed by me saying that every single time I do my live stream, but I just want to let people know that it's out there for them to use, right? It's an opportunity that they can have, especially if they decide to take it, right? Dion, he said, yep, and tomorrow is going to be a killer Friday. Yes, 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 yes. Always have an optimistic outlook for your trading future and trading journey. So, all right, guys, have a great rest of your night. Okay, remember, work hard and trade smart. All right, work hard and trade smart. Okay, so I'll see you guys all tomorrow. I'll be also having another live on Friday to kind of go over what happened in the markets. So hopefully everyone has a killer Friday, like Dion here said. And I'll see you guys all on 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 11:30 p.m. Excuse me, I got that backwards. 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Have a great rest of your night and see you guys all tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining.